I don't know what's happening.
I'm back.
Sorry, if I go to the other room. Where were you lost at?
We don't know if we're doing the nunnery, or at least, sorry, I don't know if we're doing the nunnery or whatever's going on now. I'm not sure what's happening.
Oh, right. Okay, so here's what meant when your thing said both things were equal. It's going to be virtually impossible for you not to run into both situations.
Okay. I have no problem with that.
Then I guess we just start walking.
All right. Did anybody want anything scroll-wise, healing potion-wise?
I was looking at a Cloud of Daggers scroll and a... Oh, an invisibility scroll.
Well, you don't have any monks to give it to, but sure.
Thank you. I don't know about potions and stuff.
I have 6, right?
Yeah, I thought some of you guys used some in the last battle. Yeah, it was 2 each. I know somebody used some.
Yeah.
Position.
I only have 1 left, so it might have been me.
Scrolls.
Alright, well, it should be 2 each.
Okay.
So you can replenish to have 2 each.
Oh, I think okay, I think I remember taking a couple scrolls, so I should still have those.
Alright, Zonkarat, I need you to persuade General Mishandra to let these 2 greenhorns go with you, as opposed to her sending them to the armor properly.
Well, they could be your problem or mine. Pretty simple. Give me basic gear and those military colors, and I'll get them suited up to go.
You know, Zonkarat, proud warrior that you are, somehow or another I feel they'll just end up as meat shields if we send them the way they are now.
Isn't that
what we are?
We're not meat shields, boys. We're warriors. We're fighters. We're the 5 Freedoms Army. And give me a week with these 2, and I'll make a man out of 2.
Alright, I'll turn him over to...
Alright. Yeah, she's going to try to make a man out of them. Hopefully the next time you guys see them, they'll be worthwhile combatants. Alright, guys. So you are riding off south.
I assume they would have given me like whatever supplies I need for the raptor.
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, the people with the majestic horse get a bunch of oats And the people with the badass raptor, you guys get a bunch of chum.
Uh, okay, what south? Let's look at south.
Yeah, let's do it.
One second.
Look out for the black hole. I used to get old
Yeah.
joke somewhere. I can't remember what it was. Can I put my raptor inside of my car?
You don't have your car.
Yeah.
You guys will let them borrow it to stave off the harbor.
As long as they survive, man.
Okay, what the hell?
So many maps.
It's a
Sorry, for
flashback,
whatever reason, it
man.
wouldn't let me drag it over the normal way.
It's your life flashing before your eyes.
You could have crashed me doing that.
My mama told me I was gonna go blind.
It's only if you keep doing what you were doing.
Oh, well, I have been pretty consistent. I am at level 7. Well, what would a level up be like? Never mind.
You can go two hands. Or switch back and forth.
Okay.
Like fucking missing a beat.
I'm getting coffee.
I was telling the guy I work with this guy. He's like, I think he's 24 today. And I told him that if we could sell him at the jail and just have him bend over and pull his pants down, and guys could jerk off and then throw their cum at him. Yeah, he didn't think that was very funny.
Holy crap.
I need all of you guys at the very bottom of the map.
Okay. Remember Silence of the Lambs?
Yeah, that's what I just said, just like in Silence of the Lambs.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I believe they did it in Oz too.
You what?
I said I believe they did it in Oz too.
Oh, did they?
I know they threw a cup of shit on someone, and it was definitely shit. He said, "On my shit, blood, cum cocktail," I believe. Oh,
wow.
and piss.
I'd hate to be the guy mixing that up.
Is that what we're standing in?
That's what
No.
That's what that guy was floating in.
All right. So I'm gonna wait for Ben to come back.
So just out of curiosity, how would I go about... Alright, that's an experiment for another day. Ooh, I see. I have no idea what what the result of the stream is going to be because of my little glitch. So that's gonna be fun.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
We
So,
paused
so
on most of it, so it should be fine.
my
All right, so you guys are now at the base of a mountain.
Oh, Zung took a raptor?
It's a pretty small mountain. Yeah. I assumed we had to choose.
I don't see anything.
Yeah, we're down here, bottom right.
Hey Ben, if you do the shift and click,
okay.
does it pull everyone or is that only for the GM? Give it a try and see if it pulls me.
Well, it doesn't work.
Did you do
And
it?
of course, I still had my
I wish I did.
no, I still had my reveal areas on, so I wasn't clicking anything.
There we go.
There we go.
This is a pretty small.
It's not the largest mountain in the world. There are obviously much larger mountains, but it's large enough that you guys don't want to try. Probably don't want to try to climb it. So you guys are kind of at the base. You're elevated, not supremely. As far as I lit up is as far as you're able to see from here. Each one of these squares is still 5, as always. But as you can see, there's a metric shit ton of squares.
You don't
Yes,
miss
there is.
salad.
I guess we're going up.
Up? Oh, I thought he said is this like a side elevation we're looking at, or is this an overhead?
You're. What do you want to know exactly?
Like what path is available to us? I thought we had to go left.
The part that's lit up, you can go forward.
Oh, okay.
You would consider the part to your left to be a steep mountain. Not so much that it's steep, but also that it's really crumbly.
Oh, okay, I got you. So basically this is the more sensible thing. Yay!
I mean, by all means, you could try to climb, but yeah, like I said, it's there's some issues. Actually, go back to about where Zunkarat is for me, Darren.
Gotcha.
Hopefully that doesn't break your grouping.
No, it's a thing.
Alright, so where you are right now, you hear rustling and give me a perception check, X. Good enough. You smell a smoldering fire.
Can I make a survival check? See if I could get a direction.
Yes.
Why are you so close?
Oh, sorry.
Alright. You notice that the smell of a fire is coming from upwind. So it's coming from in front of you. But that's not all you smell. You also smell blood and I don't know, rotting flesh and farts. Lots of farts.
Lots of sulfur up front. Oh, and smoke, blood, and dead bodies.
Is that more cursing going on up there?
Can I send my familiar up to scout ahead?
You may. What is your familiar?
I think it's a crow or a raven.
All right. You see that little square, right?
Yep.
All right. If you would be so kind, I would like for your familiar to do a stealth check. Do you know what his stealth is?
No, I never got any stats or anything on him.
You said a crow or a raven,
For
right?
the Oh. No.
Just roll a d20 plus 2 for stealth.
No, except that I thought a crow actually had some stealth. All right. Hold on 1 second.
Then again, we're in a forest, so birds shouldn't be like something weird or suspicious, I mean. Or are we in a forest right now? Or just mountainside?
Yeah, you're mountainside leading into a forest. The part where you see what you see right there, assuming you guys see what I just uncorked for you, that itself is getting into the forest.
Is it alive? Like moving, or is it a body, like a corpse? Yeah, is it moving, or is it like just lying there dead?
Do you see for your things out, or does it just tell you what it saw?
I can see through his eyes.
Okay, you see a body, and you see where it looks like it has chunks taken out.
Okay, guys, looks like something attacked this body up there, and there are chunks taken out of it.
Outstanding.
So war against the eclipse and against gods?
Maybe.
I think it's strange that multiple gods are in concert.
Yeah, I don't.
That's not.
Usually they have their
They
own
forge
agenda.
alliances all the time.
Gods from other realms, though.
Yeah, it's
Some
Do you bring your familiar back, or do you send it forward a little bit?
I send it forward. He's going to be flying up high. Well, it looks like there's a campsite full of dead people here. I wonder if those are the mercenaries that we were talking about.
Hmm. Are we gonna go take a look, or?
Yeah, I pull the raven back and kind of, I guess, start going up and seeing what that's all about.
All right, cool. You guys can walk up to those bodies and you want to move your tokens up there. Give me a second. Okay, so you find yourself in front of the camp. There's a tent. There's some bodies.
Do they?
They not only don't have any stuff, they, except for the one with the pair of pants, don't have anything.
But one of them has pants.
Yeah, the first one you saw still has some
No,
pants.
no.
He's the only one with a little bit of flesh left. The rest of them have no flesh.
Check its pockets.
Ostensibly to find information about who they are.
The very last.
Check to see if they have a
What
wallet
is
or
he gonna
something.
have?
Anyone who
I
wants
wanna-
to check the tent?
Yeah, I was just gonna say that.
All right. First, we will handle the pockets. You dig inside his pocket, and you find another map that is identical to the one that you found before, with the same bad spelling and everything.
So, like, nothing is different.
No, nothing at all. Same bad drawing, same bad everything, same bad sentence. Come on, free food.
Just another map.
Alright, check
We're
the tent and let's.
literally walking into the same trap.
Well,
Yeah.
we've seen similar stuff. It's our day job.
I will cast Pass Without Trace at this point.
All right.
Nice.
Nice.
All right. So, so you were touching his when you went into his pockets. You touched his legs and arms, and everything, right?
Just his legs, because I was only checking the pockets.
All right.
Is that what killed them all?
So I need you to give me a perception check, X. When you touched his leg, you realized it was warm. And the flesh on it was still a little bit soft.
Wait, could you repeat that?
You notice that his leg was warm, and even the flesh that was left there, what you could feel against the pant leg, was still a little bit soft.
Okay. Is the pant singed? Like, does it look like it's burnt?
There are no burn marks on the pants.
Okay.
It's not warm, like toast, but it is relatively close to the body temperature of a humanoid body.
Body's fairly new.
Can you
Legs are
tell
still kinda
anything
warm.
from, like, are there teeth marks on them?
You said we
The-
took the marks on him?
No, like, if you can figure out what bit them or what the chunks resulted from.
I would need a nature check for that.
Are you good at that, Zen?
Eh.
All right. Part of where these arms and stuff are taken off, you notice crushed bone, and you do see scrapings where flesh would have been ripped off. You don't see splintered bone as if it had been stabbed with something sharp, more like it was grinded through, mostly in like an oval shape. Yeah, like a half oval shape. Let's see, how do I describe this? So it'd be like this.
Half oval shape? Like an axe blade?
Do you have to write with green and a green background?
I didn't realize it was green. Hold on. That's kind of what the teeth mark looked like.
It looks like something on a treasure.
True.
So, did you say his arms were chewed off? Or, like, off?
The flesh was, yes. That's what the teeth mark looks like on the bone. Alright, so, because I can't draw, it looks somewhat humanoid, but big.
My money's on a troll.
I'm taking the same.
Put the smell in the butt.
Yeah, it stinks.
So, if that one's still warm, that means
Good
it's
thing we
recently dead. So they're probably still around somewhere.
Do you guys want to check the other bodies?
I will do, let's see, primeval awareness. So I'll concentrate for a minute to see if there's any other humanoids except for us.
Yes.
So within 5 miles.
Yeah. There are absolutely more humanoids around. I know it says you get an exact number, but I don't have an exact number for you, so I'll just say there are a lot of very tight. At least the one you can pick out most readily that you are familiar with, having seen it or encountered it before, is Goblinoid.
Okay.
I want to check out the tent.
All right. When you check out the tent, why'd you have to stand right there? Damn.
I didn't want to step on the zombies or the fucking skeletons.
All right. So when you check out the tent, it's ransacked. But it's ransacked and all the gold is left and all the vegetables are left.
They didn't take the gold or the vegetables for some reason.
Probably
How much gold?
That doesn't make sense.
There are some intricately crafted swords. These ones do not have runes on them that you can see. But they are encrusted with jewels, diamonds, rubies, sapphires, red, blue, silver, moon, sun.
So, did we find any idea who these guys are that are dead?
Give me an investigation check. Okay. With that, what you find is on one. With that, you check over into the fire, and you are able to make out. What you're able to tell is there have been some cloth items that were burned in there. Oh, by the way, the fire is smoldering. It's going out, but it is not by any means completely out. You can still feel the warmth from it. There's still some smoke. That being said, in the ashes, you can still see some parts of the cloth. You can see two patches. One patch looks like a black star, a black and red star, covering a yellow circle. And the other one, you can see parts of a red cross with tips of. You can definitely see the tip of a sword, and you can see the tip of a bow. The other two things you can't tell that well. One of them looks kind of square, like I don't know, something different, and you see another part that's just looks like a clump of a stick.
I tried to take them out of the fire.
Okay. You are able to get them out. Yeah, you can pick out both patches, or what remains of both patches.
What do they look like? You didn't just explain that to me, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Does anybody recognize these patches? Are they like the patches from the guys we saw before?
Just then, Zunkarat mentions the word flag, and yes, part of the patches you're able to make out does look like
Maybe I should have played the.
Should I play that?
Sorry, I'm kind of having a hard time concentrating.
Oh yeah, you're gonna have that. You have PTSD, man.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, as you dust them off, you notice both of these patches inside the fire.
Okay, looks like they are our guys. Or, no, that top one looks like a bad guy one, right?
Right.
Uh,
These were on two separate pieces of cloth? Or on the same?
Yes. Yes, they were two separate patches. They were both thrown in.
and what about the other stuff, like the sword and the all the other shit that was in there?
Oh, I was just describing. I was literally describing the your flesh.
Oh, the patch. Okay, well that makes sense. Um, I'm a little concerned about the weapons that are in the tent. If they're the same weapons that those other guys had, then they might be cursed.
they wouldn't have ransacked their own.
No, I don't think they ransacked it. I think like probably the goblins or trolls ransacked it and left that shit there. I don't know why they'd leave money though. They seem to have took all the food.
Wait, they left food, right? How much?
They left
Well,
vegetables.
yeah, they just left the vegetables, so they took all the meat.
I
You could check the blades of one of the swords, see if you see any runes.
mean,
Yeah, I'll do an Arcana check on them and see what I can see.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. That sounds considerably smarter to just go touch the potentially cursed weapon.
No, I'm investigating, like looking and trying to figure it out without fucking caressing it or anything like.
No. Thank you. I'm glad because honestly, I would have been tempted to change my idea of what I had planned to say. Oh, wait a minute. You can't just fucking go around touching cursed objects and act like ain't shit gonna happen.
Yeah, no, I'm very careful because I'm really concerned that they're cursed.
All right. You do an Arcana check, and I need you to give me a Charisma check.
I shit my pants.
Cleric 101, man.
Oh, okay. So here's what you see. You see mountains of gold and jewelry, and you see mountains of gold and jewelry flowing. More to the point, after you see the mountains of gold and jewelry flowing, you see medical text. And I mean medical text describing every single part of every race's anatomy. Suddenly, you have the answers for the cures for several different diseases. All you need to do to have all of these treasures is to claim this sword as your own.
Let's just see what the gods say about this. I throw them bones and I see, would it be beneficial for me to take this sword?
All right, that's cool.
would you?
Give me a charisma check first to see whether or not you're going to even listen to your gods.
I have to make a what?
Give me another charisma check.
Okay.
Damn.
It's an improvement over the last one.
All right, so this is exactly what you hear. Oh man, fuck it, go for it, dude.
Okay. Well, wait. I don't even use a sword. I use a warhammer. Does that make a difference?
Doesn't matter.
It does make a
You gotta
difference
claim it.
because as soon as you say, I don't use a sword, I use a war hammer, this happened.
becomes a warhammer.
That doesn't look like a warhammer to me. Does anybody else see that?
That is an excellent question.
It's a hilt.
All right, everybody else, I need charisma checks.
Can I do guidance?
Not playing a bard tonight.
No, like, can I do guidance before I do that check?
On this one, no, this isn't the same.
Let's see here. Well, guidance works with ordinary checks as well, but I was wondering if if it was a time thing. Charisma, is it? Oh, I see what happened with you. I am going to do badly as well.
Okay. All right. X, you see a beautiful oak ornate bow with the head of a frog on top and the head of a scorpion on the bottom of it. So you don't see a warhammer, you see a beautiful bow. Zunkarat and Dar, all you see is a dull bronze sword with coal in its hilt.
I approach it. Walk towards it.
Hey man, what are you doing?
Looks like a really nice bow.
What? Well, it's very obviously a warhammer. Yeah. Is it a warhammer now?
For you, yes, it is a warhammer. Okay. For X, yes, it is a bow.
I look over to the other two guys. What do you guys see?
A piece of shit?
I think if you touch it, I will be.
Doesn't matter what they see. It's not theirs. It's mine.
I kind of want it. Want a Rochambeau for it?
No. Not at all. I don't want to do that. Maybe we should, Let me see.
I will have to try an Arcana check to see if I can find out what is causing that.
And I want to try to persuade Zen to let me have the word.
Okay, so Darren, you are trying to do an Arcana check to wisely figure out what the hell this item is.
Yeah.
X and Hermeji are trying to negotiate their way about who gets the item, and Zunkarat, being Zunkarat, now also being part barbarian, more impulsive than ever, just flings the thing God knows how far.
No!
I throw it off the...
Oh, you throw it up to the mountain? Good job. As soon as you throw it away, both of you guys give me a dexterity check -5. By both of you guys, I mean X and Hermeji.
4.
Bad. 1.
Okay, both of you guys do fall prone, but you snap out of it.
Okay.
What just happened? Where's the bow?
I don't know. Fuck, my head hurts.
Okay, they're okay again.
What are we doing? Why is there a giant black dildo in the middle of the fucking camp?
It's no, that's what Zunkarat catapulted away, so it's not
That's
there
Zunkarat? No, I didn't mean that, Zunk. Not at all.
Woo!
Can I, before I forget, can I do my, give me a sec here. inspiring my companions.
Speech.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead and inspire them after you almost got yourself cursed with whatever the hell that weapon was.
Say, well, guys, that was pretty fucking close. But luckily, Zunk and Dar came through for us, which is fantastic. Can usually count on them to save the day if we need it. So let's get out there and kill some of these motherfuckers. Maybe we can take some of this gold and use it for, I don't know, food or something. So yeah, let's go. Woo!
You guys were looking. You guys were also looking at the walls and stuff of the tent, right?
Yeah, like everything.
All right. So now that you're not dealing with the temptation of that weapon, you see on the wall the symbol of Perlor, the sun god, good guy dude, and you see a lightning bolt through it, or what looks like it might be a lightning bolt. It could be a lightning bolt. It could be a, angly stick. Whatever it is, you can see that somebody has desecrated the symbol for Perlor.
Desecrated.
And can you remind me who Pelor is again?
If I recall, that's the sun god, right?
Okay.
But
Sorry, I want to also cast Aid.
All right.
So that's going to give everybody
+5.
13 hit points.
Ooh, you got 13. You are awesome.
All right, that is the three main characters, I assume, right?
Yes, those three, and I will just take the 8. So, okay, for inspiring leader, I inspire 6 friendlies and okay, never mind. So yeah, I'll take the 8 and I'll give my 2 guys the 8.
All right, so now everybody has extra HP. Cool.
So that's
Hopefully you won't need it.
8 total for myself?
You guys got the 13, I believe.
Oh, 13.
Yeah.
Temporary or HP back?
Yeah, temporary.
Yeah, it should be temporary. If you guys were missing HP, apart from your little 4, you guys had full HP, except for Zunkarai, who did take 4 psychic.
So, I get you. Okay.
Oh, psychic damage is literally the one damage you don't have resistance against, isn't it?
Wait, it was lightning?
No, it's psychic.
Oh, yeah, no.
I wasn't even considering that when I hit you with it. All right. Are you guys going to look north, northeast, west, northwest? Or do you still want to see what's going on with this area?
Well, I would like to move up north a little bit just to get a bigger area of the campsite.
All right.
Oh, I see something over here.
Huh.
I'm kind of afraid to fucking
Touch it.
touch stuff anymore.
Well, even if you could touch it, the problem is this thing is the size of you.
Sungarat, do you think you can lift that thing?
When I say it's the size of you, what I mean
Yes,
is
why?
that stick itself is roughly 5 feet long.
That seems like a very large weapon for something very large.
Crafted onto the side of the weapon in the same terrible spelling you saw before, or 6 letters. I'm sorry, 4 letters.
Oh, okay.
Anybody have any ideas?
Yoma might be a name. Might be an anagram for male.
Do we
This is a
know?
fairly mundane weapon. Go ahead.
Do we know the factions that make up the Emerald Eclipse?
Your question was, do you know the factions that make up this force?
The Emerald Eclipse.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. They mostly have goblins. They have, yeah, you know them.
Like, are
I
there
will
any
say
of
this
them
much:
named?
trolls. Go ahead.
Yeah,
They
like
don't have any man eaters, if that's what you're wondering.
I think he's wondering if we know if any of their names are Yoma.
Oh, yes, you do absolutely know various generals. You know, of course, like Commander Craig, Captain Kirk, and whatnot. There is not anyone named Yoma. Oh, and those also are on the same side. The Y and the O are on one part of a hill, and the M and the A are on the other part of the hill.
The other side, or like top and bottom?
The other side. If it would go like this. Why is it default to green?
I think your color, your selection color is dark green.
You know, instead of doing freehand, you can actually do text.
Yeah, but that's how it looks. And it's about that neat, too.
Well, if the hilt's 5 feet long, then something extremely large has to have carried it around. So, I'm assuming that whatever name is on that might be its name, like we were thinking, or something. I don't know.
Oh, we'll find out.
I don't really know if it matters, does it?
We still have to go, like, see what it is, that kind of thing. So we'll be able to ask it, I assume, eventually.
Do we want to keep going, or do we want to stay trying to figure out what Yoma means?
No, we can figure it out along the way. I think right now what we need to do is decide on a direction.
Yeah, well, there seems to be only west to go, doesn't there?
Yeah.
Zonkarak, give me a perception check.
Can I help him?
It's about as well as I thought that would go.
All right. So Zunkarat, you don't hear the rustling of the leaves to the north.
So there's rustling, but I don't hear it. Or there was rustling.
Does that mean the rest of us do hear it?
Yeah. Zunkarat was standing in a place where he would be able to kind of see like the trees and the leaves. I will let. Sure. Go ahead and try it again.
Hey.
This time you do see the rustling of the leaves. They're going back and forth as if something large and heavy is in the woods. And now you hear a.
How far
How far away?
Oh, only about 25 feet away from the door.
Cool.
Or might want to move?
Do I? I mean, like, it's coming, right?
Do I have a visual? Or just sound?
Yeah, that's the
You have
thing.
sound. Yeah, you have sound, and you definitely see the grass, and the foliage kind of shaking.
Well,
I think I'll.
Does it say that you can see? No, it does not. Okay. Um, sure. So you shoot in the general direction of the rustling. Um, let's see here. All right. You do hit it, and what you see come out is
A gerbil?
a cute, tiny little bear cub.
Kill it!
It's singed. And alongside that bear cub, you see three more bear cubs.
Okay.
So the one that you hit with the fireball is not doing very well. He is on the ground. He is writhing in pain. You just hear him going.
That was the first one?
Yeah, you hit him with the fireball.
Right.
Firebolt, sorry.
Okay, I just wait. I just watch. Or no, you know what? I'm going to cast my scroll of cure wounds on it.
really?
Yep.
Let's hope you can do 14.
Don't worry.
Doesn't matter.
You have cure wounds, don't you? If you could, just roll your regular cure wound for me. So I can see what it is.
Two more of those and you'll be fine.
Alright. So, the bear cub is not writhing in pain anymore. It kind of stands up and it runs with his brothers and sisters. X, give me a perception check. No, I'm sorry. Give me a nature check. Zunkarat, so X, what do you know about bear cubs in the forest? You can even use your own personal Zenair knowledge for what you should do if you see a bear cub in the forest.
You're supposed to not engage, I guess. You're not supposed to hurt it, obviously.
So, what might happen if somebody threw a firebolt at a bear cub in real life?
Mother would be mad.
Who in particular would be angry?
Their mother.
A mayor. I didn't really sign up to kill mothers.
Well, I didn't say roll initiative yet, did I?
Well,
Nope.
that's the thing. What is it gonna do?
Does anybody have the ability to calm raging beasts?
I can communicate with it.
Can you explain to it that it was a mistake and that the thing is healed and all nice and fucking furry?
Looks like a trophy to me.
You gotta carry a 700-pound bear carcass around with you.
Alright, so is that an animal handling?
Yeah, I'll do an animal handling using primeval awareness. Figure out like what it needs or whatever.
Alright, so I will tell you that what this bear really would like is to be left alone from the large things that keep trying to eat it.
From the large what?
Large things, it doesn't want to be eaten and it wants to be left alone.
Okay. Do they look hungry?
The bears look like they've eaten recently. The bear is also eaten. It's not starving, but it is on edge. It's scared.
Guys, we should probably start moving.
Okay, what did you find out?
It wants to be left alone. Probably eat the rest of this body right here.
Alright. If it's not attacking, then I have no quarrel with it.
Yeah, tell her that we're cool.
I will.
I think at least most of us are.
I'll communicate that to Mama Bear.
The mama bear gives you the thumbs up X. It gives Dara the thumbs up. It even gives Hermegia a thumbs up. And Zunkarat, it gives you the finger.
Right back at you.
All the little cubs are running around giving the finger. The mama's shaking his head.
Can we go now? I want to leave. I really want to leave.
All right. So, after dealing with the near encounter with the bear, Hermeji, you smell fire. It's not the same fire that you just put out.
I smell fire, boys. I don't know where it's coming from. It's not back there.
If I had to guess, I'd say there were a lot of those maps handed out saying come for food. So there are probably going to be a lot of people
Again,
scattered
speaking of
around
which,
here.
you see it says come on. Once again, it says come on, free food. Another
Yeah,
one of the
yeah.
same exact maps.
I think people believe that the map is offering free food, and I think the map is actually saying commanding free food to come on.
That's what I was saying, writing.
Oh, that could very well be.
Maybe
yes.
it's asking for free food. It's not an invitation, it's a request.
Right.
Or a command. Yeah. Alright, so there's a fireplace.
Can I just, before we go moving on to the next, can I just check out and see how much gold is in this tent?
Enough. I mean, you know what? You're right. Cool. There's 1,000 gold in there.
Nice. It's 1,000 divided by 4.
If you guys use gold for anything.
It never hurts to have gold.
I guess like the wizard and stuff will need it for spells and things. I don't know. Yeah, it wouldn't hurt, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, we're not keeping track of gold. You guys always get, at a certain point you get the items you need, so you don't really have to worry about money. But the fact that there's 1,000 gold just sitting here still speaks volumes.
Yeah. To lose that would hurt the economy.
All right.
Yeah. Go ahead, sorry.
You go ahead.
I was just going to say that we could probably use them for bribes and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it'll come in handy somewhere.
All right, cool. Thank you for reminding me of that. That may be a possibility. Make sure you mark somewhere that you have 1,000 gold right now.
Okay, I just put 250 for me.
Same here. Good call, Mike.
Thank you.
All right. So I assume you guys see the 3 bodies in front of you?
Yeah, and these don't look
Yes.
chewed up.
Good observation. I'm not even going to force you to do a perception check on that just because you picked up on it. The bite marks on them, they have about a chunk taken out of their shoulders, each one of them.
Uh-huh.
And right next to them, you can see that same chunk spit out right next to them.
Not as flavorful as the last guys, I'm guessing.
Does it match the bear teeth?
Sport, not food.
You would need to ask X that. You want to know if it matches the same bite mark? You would need to ask X.
Yeah. X, take a look at this. We have some more bite marks here. Can you get
Alright.
anything out of that?
I'll investigate. I don't know. I'm not sure.
All right. Gar goes up to X, pats him on the shoulder, lets him know he believes him, says something about the heart of the cards and the power of friendship. Ask him to try again.
Is it
You want me to roll again?
Yeah, you can do investigation or you can do nature, whatever you feel better about.
Yeah, I didn't see the first rule. I think
They're
rule
the
20 is
same.
lagging for me.
All right. These are absolutely the same bite marks. In fact, now you can tell with high certainty that this is from a large to huge humanoid.
You know what? Yeah, they do look the same.
What race are they?
The dead guys are goblins and kobolds.
Mm-hmm.
The bite marks are, how do I say this? About the circumference of a hippo's mouth.
Okay.
That's massive.
So whatever was carrying that mace is probably not well fed.
Or just always hungry.
Yeah.
Hey, X, do you think you can go back to that bear and ask what kind of creatures it's seen around here?
Please don't poke Mama Bear.
What's been carrying that flail around?
Contact with animals, animal handling, and even communicating with animals can convey at best simple messages.
Yeah.
Pressing that says exactly what did you see here today, and expecting long-winded conversations is impossible.
Maybe it's like a super smart bear or something. So correct. Yeah, I think you might as well just stay here.
It communicates with two fingers. That's what it is.
For that one, but I was just saying, like, no, wait a minute. I know he does not speak.
I thought he had to speak with animals or some shit.
No, I can only figure out if they're hungry or whatever they need.
Yeah, they literally have speak with animals as the basics. Not that you're going to go and get an info dump from an animal. Yeah, they don't have speak with animals work that way.
Oh, they don't? I thought for sure that's how it would have worked. That's why I think it would.
No, that's in Disney's D&D. D&D.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Let's see if we can put a trail together. Do you, Himeji, do you see any smoke?
This fire isn't as strong. And right here, you also see the same patches.
Mm-hmm.
On the backs of these guys, you can see whip marks. Does anybody have a history?
Yep.
One second. You guys do these things so quickly.
All right, Mike. And Zunkarat, you're actually familiar with this too. What you see are the whip marks in a crisscross fashion, and you also see the goblinoid and draconic letters for D branded into their backs. These are signs of deserters. When you look into the fire, you actually see the insignia of the Emerald Eclipse thrown into the fire.
I think these guys were deserters, and I think they got caught.
Well, it seems about right. They're miles away from any other units, and they're hunting down food that's suspect at best. So I'd say they've been separated from the Emerald Eclipse for a pretty permanent basis.
And I won't make you guys roll any checks on this one, but Dar, I believe this gives you an idea of what you just said. You want to go back and look at the bodies of the bodies that were completely eaten again?
To see if, yep, I am going to do, I'll do an investigation. So...
I'll give him guidance.
Yeah, excellent.
Yeah, you can do this at advantage.
Alright, so click the thing, and then click the other thing. Where is it? Investigation.
Very good. What you notice are the different sizes of these bodies. You are able to tell the bone structure of a dwarf. You're able to tell the bone structure of a human. And the third thing's bone structure is kind of weird. It's it's a little bit, yeah, it's almost exactly the height of a halfling, but the bone structure is a little bit smaller. Um, your best guess, and this sounds insane, is that whatever this is half goblin and half either dwarf, halfling, or human.
Wow. Somebody's been getting lucky. We have quite a collection of races here, guys.
But you also see beneath the bodies more of the patches. And you can tell that these patches have been ripped off the uniforms.
Yeah.
And the actual symbol of the Five Freedoms Army has a cross put through it. These guys are also deserters.
Freedoms, 5 freedoms army. Alright.
That's your army, by the way.
Yeah. Emerald Eclipse. I was just remembering the letters we came across. So far we have COB, and then we have YO, and then MA. So just keeping that in mind. But not matched up there. Alright. So yeah, guys, so yeah, these are all deserters. Does the Emerald Eclipse have a base nearby where these deserters would have wandered in from, or was there a battle where these deserters would have deserted?
Yeah, as you recall, they've been battling against the they've been trying to take this island for a little while now.
Yeah.
They have, some tents, very minuscule base type deals. Nothing super, but there are definitely some occupiers on this monster island. Which is what the Emerald Eclipse calls it. Of course, when the Dragonborn and Tiefling were able to tame the city, they quit calling it Monster Island, but the Emerald Eclipse never did. They feel pretty comfortable with this because there's still fucking dinosaurs on it.
Okay. I thought Monster Island was a different island. My bad.
You are right. It is a different island. Shit. I wish I would have named everyone Monster Island. Well, yeah, the Emerald Eclipse has their own name for what you guys call Monster Island. They call this place Monster Island. You guys call their home Monster Island.
Okay.
It's all very confusing.
Okay. So guys, let's see. We have 2 campsites so far. Does anyone see signs of a third? Is there any more smoke on the horizon, or does anyone see anything?
I want to send my familiar up and see what, if anything is noticeable, and I want to start moving to the west. I think we've been in this campsite for long enough.
Yeah, I think we should get some distance going.
Okay, with that complete failure, as soon as you say that, you hear another rustling in the woods, and you hear a thing go, and start to run away.
Which Wax?
I look at Zunk.
X, can you shoot that thing or something, or track it, or find it, or catch it?
I'm gonna shoot an entangling arrow.
Okay. I can't put guidance on that, can I?
Do you know what direction you're shooting?
No.
Alright, so I'm going to need you to roll a perception to see if you can figure out what direction this thing is.
Ooh, no need.
Oh wow, I'm so sorry. I didn't even see that hit. Yeah, it is coming from right there. All right, so are you shooting one of your secret entangling arrows, or are you using the spell entangling arrow?
The arrow.
All right. Um, if you don't happen to have the spell on you,
I do not.
all right, let me look it up real quick. Luckily, it's on my phone.
Hmm.
There's ensnaring strike, or just the spell entangle.
Yeah, I think I pretended that those were both things. I'm pretty sure I was thinking of ensnaring strike when I gave it to you. Alright, cool. So let's see here. Next time you hit a creature. Alright, so let's give me an attack roll.
Should it be disadvantage? Because I'm kind of shooting just because of
The
hearing.
bushes, yeah.
You have sharpshooter?
No.
Then it should be a disadvantage. It should be no, I'm sorry. No. We'll consider this half cover. And I believe that adds 2 to his AC. Yes. So go ahead and just shoot. You aren't shoot at disadvantage. Alright, that's gonna be a hit. It does hurt a little bit. And he is entangled. And
Let's see. DC 14 strength saving throw.
alright, and I'm sure he's gonna fail this.
Running for his life.
Okay. He's struggling to get out. That is a match. I'm gonna let him get out of it, but he's not ready to run yet. Does anybody else have anything they want to do to see if they can pin him down?
After I
Lift
shoot, I'm
him up
gonna
on
start
high.
running. Okay,
I knew that. I knew that's what was gonna happen.
Nice.
I thought you might just tackle him and grapple him, but hey, you like making folks float. All right, so this poor bastard is floating. He drops his bow and arrow. He's got like an entangling arrow on his feet. Life isn't great.
Move in for some questioning.
You killed the traitors, and you killed your own men too. Ate their flesh.
What the fuck do you think? Do we look like goddamn flesh eaters? We found these guys just like this. We thought you did it.
We don't eat flesh, racist.
Well, you're a filthy goblin, aren't you? I'm sorry, I take that back. I'm a little upset. I've had a rough day. So you guys didn't have anything to do with all this shit?
This sounds like trickery of the Five Freedoms Army.
Yeah, okay. That wasn't the question, though.
I know that you killed them.
Okay. Are you with anybody else?
He takes his teeth and he starts trying to bite his tongue.
Can you bring him down to like maybe a foot off the ground, Zunk?
He based off his tongue.
Shit. I guess it doesn't matter anymore.
I guess he's no.
Well, it looks like he's no use to us.
You can kill him.
Oh,
What?
I don't think my god would enjoy that very much. I can't kill him anyway. I'll investigate down here.
So I assume you would like to go use your new barbarian might to bash his head in?
No, he's gonna go all the way up into the sky and then back down.
All right. Does it say what falling damage is? Oh wow, that hurts.
I think it's 1 die 6 per 10
In
feet.
fifth ed,
1d6 for 10 feet, right?
I believe so.
Oh wow, damn, that actually hurt. I think he's dead.
Drops him on his fucking head.
up to 20 feet per turn, but that's not my maximum
Oh wait,
range.
so he's not dead. He is really smashed. His bones are crushed, and he would be making snow angels if his body was capable of moving. He is breathing the right word? Wheezing.
Wheezing.
They'll dig him up later.
Oh, wait, do you want to give him to the mama bear?
Yeah, we should.
Alright, I will let you put that mold earth back in your pocket, and you can give him to the mom.
You never know when something like that's going to come and help us.
The mama bear does a nice little yoink, and this time she gives you an affectionate thumbs up and a little wink, Junkrat.
Did you want to drop him again, Zunk?
The mama bear is happily eating him. He's kind of dead now.
Yeah.
The baby bears adorably rip him to shreds. And you guys hear, yeah!
Another one?
No, y'all like yeehaw.
Oh. Yeah, his quality of life would have been not good at all, so that was better.
I'm going to cast web.
These guys are actually, let me see, where are you?
Right there, by the fireplace in the south.
Alright, what is the distance on your web?
$60.
Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. Just you right now, give me an initiative check. I'm gonna do an initiative check on them to see if they started moving before then. Hey, that's your first good roll on initiative. I think in my time knowing.
Yeah, I think so. Last night's game, I was getting some pretty decent initiative.
Yeah, I was getting horrible initiative, I think. Does everyone do initiative or just for the web check?
Just him for right now.
Are they also deserters, or are they looking for deserters, or are they running from monsters?
Oh, that's perfect. If I get to go.
Might be nice if I put up the initiative tracker. Ooh, and they fail. Actually, you know what? Everybody go ahead and throw in your initiative too. I don't care.
They bad.
Yes.
Damn! I just find it sad the two people with who should have rolled really high, myself and X both rolled like so shitty.
Yeah, I rolled a straight 16. I don't have any bonuses to anything physical.
I have a bonus, but I still roll crap. Which is fine. I would prefer the good rolls go for the attack rolls. So I'm
I was
not
just
worried
thinking I'll
about
fail every roll. I'll fail
Alright,
every
so
attack.
what it says. You conjure a mass of thick, sticky webbing. At a point within 20 feet. From that point, the webs are difficult terrain and lightly obscure the area. So that's going to cut their speed in half.
If they can move at all.
Yeah. So let's see. So that means that's on your wisdom. Fuck. What is that? 15?
Wisdom is 15, yeah. Plus 2.
I mean, the save is 15, right?
Oh, sorry, yes. 15 dex.
All right. I am going to roll it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. All right. 8 times.
Off to a good start. Oh, wow.
Hold the fuck up.
Really?
That's
Wow.
crazy.
Beautiful.
Wow. So I believe that is 1, 2, 3, 4 of them.
Yeah.
Wow, that many ones. I'm sorry I didn't give them to you guys on something more important.
It's 5 actually.
I think this will work out fine.
It's 4.
Alright, so
13.
yeah, so 5 of those guys are restrained. That means only 1, 2, 3 of them will be able to move when it's their turn.
Oh yeah.
There's 8.
There's 7 characters there, and you've got 9 rolls.
It should be 8 rolls. And I'll just go throw another character in the back because I did intend for there to be 8. He fucks up the formation, but there's 8 now. All right, who's next?
Zunk?
Would be moi. I'm gonna move.
Would it, so is it just us or is it our soldiers as well?
Oh, I apologize. Go ahead, her magic.
Okay. I'm just going to hold my action, and I'm just going to keep them in front of me for now.
Well, you already used the web. That was your action.
Well,
so...
they're going to hold their action. And just
Okay.
Kind of,
Got you. Zunkarat?
60-foot range. 10-foot range. Every single one of them. Zunk is going to Macho Man Point and shatter. Mediocre damage, but still.
All right.
That's
See what they do, because Constitution isn't something they really have.
A non-magical object that isn't being worn or carried also takes the damage if it's the spell's area. Okay.
Yeah, that's something you need to be. That's something to keep in the back of your mind if you ever have players that want to play fast and loose with throwing their weapons everywhere. You can always use Shatter to make them rethink that strategy.
Right.
That's only if you're being a jerk DM and doing player versus DM, which none of us really seem to do to each other.
I have a hard time not doing that. Actually, I have to really fucking try because that was the way I used to do it way back in high school.
I like to let you guys be heroes by putting all sorts of fucked up shit in front of you, and then knowing you're going to figure out a way out of it.
Yeah, I like being on the on the players' team. Like, I tend to think like I'm one of them.
Yeah, that's good. I really had to change my whole fucking even my play style when playing characters and DMing style. I had to change everything, and it still kind of seeps through every now and then. But I try to keep a fucking rein on it.
All right. I don't know why they didn't just do that before. Okay.
Wow.
So
It's like
only 3 people passed that. That's it. Those guys didn't do very well, and it's mediocre damage, but it hits everybody. Damn, he has proved he played WoW again. That's funny. That's like such an MMO phrase. When I said it to people before, they were like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
Playing WoW.
Said what?
He said BRB bio, and that's like one of the purest WoW phrases you could come up.
Not really. That's everywhere.
Well, yeah. After, I'm sorry, it started out in like the MMOs, and then it went on everywhere else. Whenever people play video games together online, BRB bio just lived from there. All right, so most of these guys are actually hurting pretty bad. They're not doing well. All your soldiers doing anything? You said they're good?
Mm-hmm.
All right, that brings us to Dar.
Nothing fancy. I'm just gonna rain arrows on them.
All right. Well, that first one's a miss.
And 2
Are your ones doing
longbows.
the same thing? That's a miss. And that's a miss.
And get them all out of the way.
So you rain arrows in their general direction.
Warning shots.
Oh,
They
it's
look
a
pretty.
fog,
They
so-
look pretty. All right, X. It is your turn.
I'll do 3, and then 1 for each of my people.
All right, let's see it.
That's all me.
All right, hold on 1 second. Let me check that 11. The 11 is a miss. The other ones, you end up with 2 dead.
Nice. And then for my people,
All right, cool. With that said, we have 3 that were able to run. Um, they are going to dash.
Questioning them might have helped. We're gonna have to run.
Almost forgot that was difficult terrain. All right. Yeah, they weren't able to dash. What they did, they just let them move at their normal speed. And that's where they are now. And that brings us back to the top of the order.
True.
Unless Reggie's still on the toilet.
No, he's back, I think.
You want to see if it matters?
All right, we're going to go to Zunkarat. We'll let Hermeji pick up when he gets back in.
Oh, yeah, I'm back.
Oh, well, it's your turn then.
Okay. 3 guys.
We got 1 guy still alive. He's stuck in the webs. The other 3 guys have not escaped yet, but they are running.
Okay, I'm going to hit this guy with my firebolt.
Go for it. Oh, wow. He goes up in all the flames.
Plus, it's 2d4 damage for being stuck in the webs that are burning.
Oh, okay.
Just to let you know.
Okay. He's super dead. He's dead. All of his friends are dead and frying. You aren't really making a good case for not eating goblins, considering this massive goblin barbecue you have going right now.
Yeah, well, it's, some, what does they say, burning flesh smells like pork? That's what I've been told, anyway.
All right.
So are these 3 running away?
They are.
Oh. Oh, crap. Okay. I'm going to have my 2 guys shoot at them.
All right. That's a hit. I don't really need to say this, do I?
No, because it was my fighter. I think I'm just going to leave him here.
All right. They're riding hard, Ben, but they don't have a whole lot of fight left in them. All right, Ben, it's your turn. You got 2 guys left.
Well, since it's just 2, I'm gonna twin with this and just.
Okay. Both of those miss. Are your boys going to do anything?
That's my turn.
All right, Dar.
Nope.
Pretty much the same thing. I'm not really well set up for pursuit, so yeah, I'm just gonna shoot at them.
All right. That is a miss. That's a miss. That's a hit.
Alright, 6. Alright, and that's it for me.
All right. I don't like this guy's chances. But X, it's your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna run up. No, I'm kidding. I'll do 2, just in case.
No, the first one was enough. You see him pick up something. He throws it on the ground. It looks like it was some type of, what do you call that? Flare. Right. I don't know. I couldn't remember the word flare. You do shoot him in the neck. He drops, and the flare just kind of falls beside him. A little bit of smoke bellowing up.
We got to put that thing out before anybody else sees it.
Yeah.
You still have 2 more shots. I will set the flare's wick at an AC of...
A lot.
Yeah. We'll set it at we'll set it, huh? I was going to set it at an AC of 21.
I'm gonna just
Oh, never mind. I
Still
said it
enjoy
was AC of 21.
disperse this.
Oh, yeah. It's not your turn, though. All right. So, AC of 21, I'll let you roll. Actually, disregard that because you already rolled a 24. All right. You are able to put out the wick. The smoke didn't really get kicking. It kind of disperses. Yeah. Zunkarat goes ahead. Yeah, right. Zunkarat actually goes ahead and disperses the smoke the rest of the way. All right. Who is closest? Imagine, I believe you're physically closest right now, right?
Yeah, it looks like it.
All right, give me a perception check. You, after a few seconds with the wick going by, you do hear another yeehaw. Unfortunately, it's long enough where these guys are able to start running.
Okay, looks like we've got even more guys down there. They are running.
Well, that's
We got
the
runners.
thing. That's the thing. These guys didn't really attack us, and then this other set is just running away. What's going on here?
I think they're going back to tell their friends, is what I'm afraid of.
Possible.
We're going to keep the same. Actually, I'm going to have you guys can keep your initiative orders if you desire. I'm going to have these guys re-roll their initiatives since it's a different group.
Yeah, I'm probably not ever going to roll higher than a 16.
I think I'm gonna be normal. I'm gonna stay there.
All right. Zunkarat, you're happy with your 13?
I'd like a 9, please.
The order doesn't change anyway.
Are you happy with your 5?
I'm cool.
Alright. Alright, Hermeji. Go ahead.
Number 9 with extra.
Well, I can't really see much. This guy's dead, right?
Yeah.
I guess. Should we go after them? Should we like get on our horses and go after them?
If they're going to an encampment, do you want to go to an encampment?
Well, I think the encampment is going to happen anyway. I think that if we follow them in, they'll have less time to prepare, and we might even be able to find a good hiding spot and maybe ambush them if they come out or something like that. But if we wait, they're just going to meet us on the road.
Yeah, I don't mind. I'll go along with you. It's just so are the trolls and the encampment the same thing, or are we gonna be caught in something in the middle of something?
I have no idea. Probably.
Exactly. You have no clue.
What do you guys think, X and Zunk?
Lower down their numbers. So yeah, I want to go.
Alright, I will let you guys, as a bonus action, I will let you guys... Is this guy's name Diarrhea? Oh, shit. Oh, it's Diara. Sorry. No. I had it on my TV. There's this basketball game on, right? And there's this kid who's playing for a college team, and this was his name.
Diarrhea?
That's unfortunate.
That's really bad.
So it's Diara, right? That's his last name. But when you're not looking at it, and you just look up at the corner of your eye, you're like, is this dude's name Diara?
God dang it.
I'm so sorry. I'm gonna let you guys call your steeds as a bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
They are starting from where you are. I believe I gave your thing 65 speed.
Yeah.
5, yeah.
A lot faster than I thought.
Yeah, that's why I still gave you the horse, and I was going to let you decide to do what you were going to do afterwards.
Okay. I can bonus action dash anyway. So I'm just as fast, I guess.
Yeah, you're like 5 slower, I think. Well, actually, those things can still dash.
I think... Oh yeah, that's true. I can dash up to 100 feet.
And they can dash up to 125. Wait, 130. Duh.
Yeah.
So I moved 65 feet.
Yeah, if you want to move your natural speed on the mount, it's 65 feet. If you want to dash with them, you can move 125.
I want to be able to see what I'm dashing into.
You're dashing through snow.
Oh, like what's up?
I can still go 125 feet in the snow?
No, I'm sorry, you're not dashing through the snow.
That would be impressive. It would be a reindeer that I'm riding.
Apologies.
Well,
so you're just going to
with
move
antlers
65 feet, right?
Well, if I'm going to be half in the dark, then I don't want to move the full 65 feet.
Yeah, move as far as you feel like moving.
Yeah, but I kind of have to see where I'm moving to decide where I want to move to.
All right. Well, figure out whether you want to go south or whether you want to go,
Yeah, no, I want to keep going west. Or I guess I want to follow those guys.
Dashing through the snow.
Give me a nature check. I know it's not your thing. Okay, you've lost track. They keep running. Who is next? That would
They
be
are.
Zunkarat, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go right up to them, I guess.
Yeah,
All right. I will reveal some more of the map. All right. Dar, give me a perception check or a nature check. Your choice.
Alright, so since I'm trying to track them, I can use guidance on myself.
Sure.
Let's see what this does. Come on, scroll. Right? Oh god, stop scrolling.
All right. That's a very good perception check, and that's going to help you. Wait, I thought guidance gave you a D4. It doesn't even matter. The 14 would have been good enough anyway.
Yeah.
Take off your perception. I mean, not your perception.
Yeah, the
Advantage. I'll let that stand though. You hear a sound. For lack of a better term, you hear an engine.
Oh, okay. Oh, all right.
Yeah, you hear an engine to the south.
I say, heads up, Komeji. There's activity to the south. My movement, by the way, was to come there. I moved a little early, so I'm done. Yeah, I think it's X's to now.
Yep.
Okay. I will cast Longstrider on myself. And bonus action dash to where they are. And then my guys are gonna ride one horse and just run over.
I'm gonna need you to give me a nature check. All right. You do see the tracks going towards the west. While you see that, you also smell burning fuel.
The sound comes from the south, and we see tracks heading west,
Correct.
and the burning fuel is coming from the west.
Burning fuel is coming from the south.
Because the engine is in the south.
Okay, whose turn is it?
It is the rider's turn. No, it's not. I forgot they were 15. It is now. Okay, so one of the war carts drives up and it releases a smoke cloud, right? And the second one just drops a little grease pit. Oh, wait, that was so dumb.
Ooh.
All right, and that is their turn. Which brings us back to the top of the order.
Okay, I'm gonna fireball the guy who's driving this thing, and I'm gonna get my guys to shoot at him as well. Firebolt, I should say.
Sure. That is going to be 3/4 cover, so we will give him +5 to his AC.
Is it better than a 27?
It is not. All right, so that absolutely hits. The second one, the 18, does not hit, and of course, the 7 doesn't fucking hit. The fuck is wrong with him?
There's been no consequences for his actions yet.
Well, you do go ahead and drop that firebolt onto the driver. Let's see. After you shoot it, I want a perception check. Yeah, before we go on to yeah, that's very good. You notice that there is only a driver. There is no one manning the gun or the smoke stack, which seems strange to you because you remember before those things were operated individually.
Yeah.
There's no one shooting the guns, guys.
Yet, that smokestack still worked.
And that's it for my turn.
All right. The people who are running from you are going to keep running. And it brings us to Zunker's turn.
Is Zunkra here? I think he.
No, I know X went back, but X is back now. Ben, you here? All right, we'll jump right back to Ben as soon as he gets on. All right, Dar, you have a big smoke cloud on you. It looks like Ben's in it. His soldiers are in it. I believe your soldiers are in it.
Yeah. And I'm just outside.
And let me pull up what it does for you real quick in case you forgot. I believe this one only makes it so you can't.
See? This is an oil slick, you said? The, candy thing?
One more time, Ben. One more time, Dar.
This is an oil slick, you said?
That's oil slick. Yes, the big square cloud where your boys are sitting is the fog cloud.
All right. So we're dealing with two vehicles, or is it just one?
Yeah, there's two. There's two.
Okay, so there's one driver each. Is what Himeji discovered.
Correct.
All right. I am going to cast Sacred Flame on that driver of the one nearest to me.
All right.
Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? 6.
All right. Let's see whether or not he can pass. Wow, it's crazy. Yeah, he by all means takes 6 damage.
All right. One of my guys is gonna do. Oh, there he is. Zone. One of my guys is gonna do Vicious Mockery on him, and the other guy is just gonna shoot a longbow, which misses. Ugh, this again, guys. I thought we talked about this.
I mean, yeah, but he gets disadvantage on his next attack roll. I don't know that he does attack rolls, but he does take the 1 psychic damage.
Cool. And the movement, I just want him to move out of the cloud if they can.
Yeah.
Cool. So that's
Yeah, there's no ill effects to the cloud apart from not being able to see.
Yeah.
Like, that guy should have, even though it was a lousy 9 to hit, that should have been done at disadvantage.
Yeah. So,
but it doesn't even matter.
Next time they'll try. Alright, so I think Zunk is up next.
Yeah. Go ahead, Zunk. Right now, you and one of your minotaurs are stuck in a fog cloud.
That's fine. If my guy's in, I'll pop out for a second. So how many people are in these cars? Is there one driver or several?
Yeah. So you ask, so you turn around a little confused by what you see, and you ask Hermeji, wait, how many drivers are in these cars now?
Just one.
Last time there was 3, right?
Absolutely. You may feel free to give a perception check if you want to know more.
Would it be my ex?
Nah. If you're curious. All right. The driver is very focused. Eerily.
Well, it wasn't plural, so orb drivers in each car. 19 for 13.
Nice.
That unfortunately misses.
Really?
Yeah, this is considered 3/4 cover in this tank-like thing, which adds 5 AC to his 15 AC, which I shouldn't have just told you, but I did.
Can do that.
Well, I'm gonna step back into the fog cloud, and that's my.
All right. That brings us to Dar.
Oh, I had my turn.
Oh, right, you did. Dar, your guy did a good job of the vicious mockery. Unfortunately, The missile launch, the homing missiles, work exactly like magic, i.e., there is no attack roll.
Yuki. What does it cover?
So he is going to shoot 3 of those, and we'll just roll a d4 after he shoots all 3. Each one of these 3 will be for a different person.
Hmm.
All right. You know how we do this. 1 is Dar, 4 is Hermeji, 2 and 3, you know who you are. All right, Zunkarat. Somehow or another, as always, you end up. I mean, really.
I got 3.
Can I do shield? Would it work?
Yeah, actually.
Yeah, absolutely. I will allow Shield to work exactly the same way against these that it does against a straight up magic missile. Yes.
Alright, I guess I have to do that then.
Yeah, that's 14 damage if you didn't, right?
Yeah, because I started it off with the first one.
All right. So you use Shield and you're safe. The other. The other one is going to derive through the cloud. Obscure itself, and then it's going to try to hit. This will be between Dar and Zunkarat.
So, if never mind, I'll ask later.
And he misses, so doesn't even matter.
Ooh.
All right. Up next is you, X.
So if I go in there in the fog cloud, I'll be able to see it, right? The car or the vehicle.
It's obscured. It's heavily obscured. Do you have anything that lets you see in areas when they're heavily obscured?
No.
So if you go in there, it can't really see you, and you can't really see it. And I actually need to make sure this thing is even still standing. Okay, yeah.
Okay. And this one is still alive?
Yes.
I'll shoot that one.
All right, so you're shooting that one before you go in, right? All right.
Or, because I'm not sure if I'll be able to hit this guy because it's heavily obscured.
Yeah,
Sure, I'll just go in there. Actually, I'll just go in.
If you try.
I'll just walk in there, wherever he is, and then I'll do 2 short sword and 1 dagger. All of that at disadvantage.
Correct.
Whew.
Wow.
That hits. All right, let me see that dagger.
All right, that's the first one. This is the second hit. That misses. And this is the dagger.
All right, that also misses. But you managed to do some old Mr. Miyagi shit where you just kind of close your eyes, you listen for the roaring sound, and just as it's trying to hit Darren, you take a swing and you do hit this thing, and you probably cause it not to hit Darren. What do your soldiers do?
Okay. My other one is going into. My rogue is going in, and she will also take 2 swipes.
Those are good rolls. Sadly, not good enough today.
22 doesn't hit.
Oh, yeah, that.
I'll put the 10 sneak attack damage on that.
Oh, sure. All right. I need a. So that is 16. 21, 31. All right. Give me a perception check.
That's a disadvantage.
Take that off. Just give it to me again.
Oh, actually, that still would have been the result. That was my first roll.
Okay, cool. Take that disadvantage off of it, though. All right. So at that, I'll give you this information. You hear a click, a whir, and a.
I'm gonna yell, engine's failing. Probably. And then my last one is going to shoot this guy on the left.
All right.
That misses.
That's a miss. How much of your movement did you use to get into the cloud?
Just 25.
Out of how much?
50?
Okay. All right. So, that's the sound you heard. And that brings us back to the top of the order. To Hermeji. Hermeji, you just heard him say he doesn't know what it is, but at this point, after you hear boop.
Oh shit, I know.
All right, Hermeji, it's your turn.
Can I get my guys to go before me?
Yeah.
Okay, they're gonna climb into this thing and they're gonna kill this guy.
Give me a grapple.
That's just strength or athletics.
If they have proficiency in athletics, which they shouldn't have proficiency in anything, so we'll just make it. All right, that's one of them with the other one roll.
Can I guidance him?
Sure.
Wait. No, I'm not.
No, it's not worth it because it's only going to match.
Okay.
So the person who rolled 15, I'm going to go out on a limb and assume that's your paladin.
Yes, of course.
He does manage to climb into the cart. Your fighter pathetically does not.
Wow.
He stumbles on his way there.
Climbing, by the way, the grapple and climbing was an action though, but he is in there now.
Now, I'm going to magic missile that guy.
All right, go ahead.
Just 1 second. I want to look up a spell and see what it does.
Sure.
Guys, you better get out of that cloud.
Okay, I'm going to magic missile that guy.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead. All right, that's a hit. And with that, the last missile goes into his throat. Your paladin is sitting comfortably beside him. You hear a bzzz, click, whir, boop. And that brings us to Zuckerrat. Boop, boop.
Did the guy in
I'm
my...
gonna leave the cloud.
All right. What about your boys? What are they doing?
They're gonna sprint within the fuck out of Dodge.
Wait, one more time? Oh, you're getting the fuck out of Dodge. I got you. Boop, boop, boop. So I assume you're dashing as far the fuck away as you can from this booping. Okay.
Yeah,
Door?
it's not a cloud.
Monkey see,
Door.
monkey see, monkey.
All right.
Hang on, what's the movement on this thing? I can probably
65.
Yeah, I'm out. You get the idea. We are gone.
Yeah. All right. Here's what we're gonna do. Because we didn't actually check. What's your dex is higher than this thing, I believe.
+4.
All right, cool. He's +1. So it's your turn.
Okay. I will cast Longstrider on my tiefling.
Right. Long story short, you're getting the fuck out of here, right?
Yep. I just want her to get away. And bonus action dash. Both of us. And
Alright.
she's
And
also
your
gonna move
rogue
back.
was never in there in the first place, right?
No, my rogue was in there.
Okay. So your rogue did not get a chance to get out, or how far is your rogue going to be able to?
She's fine. About 40 with her
Okay.
normal movement.
Alright. Cool. Alright, so that brings us to the. Alright, so that brings us to the first card.
I think I want to cast shield as a bonus action.
You can try. This is a 20-foot radius, and this will be a. Well, it's going to be an explosion. It's going to be a big fucking explosion.
Is it going to be against my armor class or like some sort of dex save?
It's going to be some sort of dex save.
Okay. That one didn't work. That was my fighter.
Oh, okay. Wait, you don't even know what the save is yet. It might work.
What? Oh, I mean, I'm pretty sure that 4 didn't do it.
Oh, yeah, that didn't do it.
Oh, Hamechi, I am so sorry, man.
So the first one was my fighter. Second one was. Now, Are those guys alive or dead? I never found out if the guy in mine was dead or not.
Wait, you mean like when they die? Like if they were to die?
No,
Like, I
no,
shot a
this
magic
guy-
missile
yeah.
at this guy and then hit him in the neck. Did that kill him?
Yeah, remember I said it goes with an electrical buzz where it goes bzzz, and then you hear another click where
No.
bzzz, and then beep.
I thought you were still talking about the other one.
Yeah, he died.
Okay.
But you didn't miss a turn though. This one was on its countdown from way before, so it caught you. But I think you should have some time on this countdown.
Yeah, you have time on the next one.
Yeah.
I don't think the second one hits me. If it's 20 feet.
No, the first one does hit you dead center from the thing. It barely gets you. It doesn't hit your warhorse. He's fine.
Oh, good. A 10.
Yay!
21.
Actually, there are going to be 3 more d6s on that though.
Oh.
Yeah,
That's
it's only
a
9 more.
lot of damage.
But the 10, hey, a 10 dexterity throws pretty.
That's 30.
Yeah, but so what were your dex throws?
4, 14, and 10.
Well, you're doing fine, and the other guy's doing fine.
No, I'm not doing fine. The other guys are doing fine. No.
Oh, you had the 4. Wait, did you have the 4?
I had the 4, yep.
Okay. Well, your soldiers each take 15 damage. You.
We all
take
survived.
Get the fuck out of Dodge!
What was the 15?
Yeah, both of them take 15. All right, and boop, boop. It is your turn, Mike.
Okay, hold on. I'm doing math. Okay. Getting the fuck out of there.
Is your paladin? How is your paladin getting out of the thing?
He's as fast as possible.
Okay, so I'm guessing your guys each have a movement of 30 feet, or are you dashing your speed?
Yeah, we're going as fast and as far as possible. I'm going to get on my horse, which actually I never really got off of,
Okay.
and he's going to dash, and then the other 2 guys are going to catch up.
All right. Go ahead and move.
So is that like 100 feet?
It's 120 feet for. I mean, it's 130 feet for you. For them, it's 60.
Okay, I'm just going to.
Unless you were to hop on your horse.
I don't have that kind of time.
25.
I didn't think so. All right. All right. Go ahead and move your people.
They're going to jump in the fucking bunker.
All right. So just like a Michael Bay film, except because it causes explosion, so you don't get to walk away from it like you're fucking cool. This thing goes up.
Drive it like a stud.
In fact, you're looking so uncool that you guys actually do the explosion thing where you kind of wave your arms while you fly forward. Luckily, that doesn't hit anybody. But yeah, that would have hurt.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that would have totally killed everybody.
Fireball's a son of a spider monkey. All right. So with that said, the explosions go. The smoke clears. I think all you guys are far enough away not to worry about ear damage.
Yeah. My raptor is badass, man. Y'all are missing out.
Can we do a long rest?
Yeah.
And it's midnight here, so I have to take off.
Oh, cool. It's midnight here too.
No, that's fine. That's 11 right here anyway, so that's perfectly fine.
Okay, I'm gonna heal the shit out of myself and my friends, and then I'm gonna rest.
All right, so
I'll
just
do
to
it.
break it down to you, before you go, does anybody want to investigate the remains of the exploded device?
Yeah.
All right.
Max does.
I will let you guys roll investigation, all four of you. We will take the average.
Alrighty then. Okay.
Very,
so
very low average.
Oh, that's not
I
great.
this thing. Investigation.
Also, Meji,
Wow.
heal. Not bad.
All right. So I'm not going to be able to give you guys a lot. There's a lot of rubble. There's a lot of fuse, grade, whatever. I'll just tell you this. The one thing there is not, or are not, are body parts. There is no blood. There are no charred remains. All you see are wires and circuitry.
So, have we ever seen anything like this before? Like, these are robots, right?
For lack of a better term, these things are automated.
So we've never seen, like, do we know what wires and circuitry are? Is this, are we steampunk? Or
Did any of you take a internship with Spec?
I think I did.
I guess I would too.
All right, cool. Yeah, I think you all did. That's what I thought you all did. So while you were working with Specs, one of the things you did get a hold of was Professor Ignatius's recording devices and his long-range communication devices. And what you noticed was some of these wires and other doodads seem to match up with what you saw there. Now, I'm going to tell you that it's a remote control device. Although this was automated, he wasn't controlling it himself. This was more of an automated war cart. Word got back that some jerks stole a bunch of war carts. People got fired. Some people got dipped in a volcano. It was a real fucking problem. So, yeah. There aren't a whole lot of automated war carts. You'll always be able to tell if there is one from now on. And of course, now the main important bad thing you realize is if there's an automatic war cart, there's going to be an explosion.
Yeah.
I have no idea where he got the idea of exploding war carts, though. Do you know X?
What was that?
I said, do you have any idea where he got the idea for exploding war carts?
That would be in the people with the marks on their tongues.
No. I was joking because I thought of the exploding war carts because of you, and that's where Professor Ignatius got the idea.
Because of me.
Yeah, you remember before when you were trying to go into the front of the gate, you wanted to make the war cart explode, and I didn't have a way to do it back then.
Okay.
So,
Hey X,
So-
when did you realize it was about to explode?
Um, the beeps, because all I heard was engine failing.
I'm glad I added the beeps then because I would have felt bad if you rolled a pretty good perception, which is why I gave you the beeps. If you would have done poorly on perception,
I
I
would have
would have
died.
just made it. Yeah, I would have made it like I would have made it like a number, but you would have had to been specifically looking like inside the cart. And I think that would have been a problem. But luckily, you were the one inside. You were the closest. Because it would have been a problem if Zunkarat would have been the one to kill it when he was up close, I think, right?
Damn, Zung, you got a lot of hits there.
I think I would have lived still, even if it exploded with me. Or I
Now,
exploded with it.
do you have a thing yet? Or is that later where if you pass a dexterity check, you take no damage? Is that part of mobile?
No, I think that's like later.
Damage.
Evasion, maybe.
Because I know you get that from both Ranger and Rogue.
I think I only get that from Rogue.
Ranger gets a super lake.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
wait. Is it Ranger or is it Hunter?
It's Ranger. It's called Evasion at 7th level. So if I fail a check, I would take half damage. And if I pass, I'd take no damage.
15th level for Rangers. So it's pretty fucking. No, you're right. I know they get it. I just can't see it right now. Oh no, Rangers get the option to take a thing called Uncanny Dodge, and that's a hunter move.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Also, when you ask how much of my movement I use, I figured, okay, something's gonna happen and it's gonna be bad for me because I just used half of it.
Yeah, I think when I asked you that, I thought you had already figured it out. All right, guys. So you have a lot of pieces to a lot of mysteries right now. Some things I want to clear up for you. Um, you are not. Don't concern yourself with. Um, don't necessarily concern yourself with worrying about a whole bunch of gods getting ready to dump on you. That's not the case right here. The most powerful enemy you guys will ever face will be Negristina. And I doubt she'll be as powerful as even Tiamat. So you're not going to be worried about having to go up and punch gods in the face. Especially not at level 7. So don't worry about that. It is important that you are seeing cursed objects where several evil god symbols pop up. By all means, go and check on your religious pantheons in the back of your players' handbooks. It might give you some clues. I'm probably going to have some marks of things ready for you guys next time. Uh, you are still kind of chasing these guys, So if you remember, like in Lord of the Rings, when they had somebody kidnapped, it's the same thing. You guys are chasing them. They're not as fast as you, so you will still have a chance to catch up to them if that's the route you take. Except I guess you guys are taking a long rest, so those guys are going to go do what it is they do.
Phew. All right. Well, this was good. So next session we'll be looking at chasing, catching up to them, and either heading them off, interrogating them, figuring stuff out, and kicking some ass.